Hello everybody and welcome back to The Witcher 3 part number 28 of my stream. The last time we played, we helped out Krach Ankreit's daughter and Lugos' son, and then returned to Kaer Trolda to help determine who the new king or queen, hello baby boy, was going to be for Skellige. Then there were giant bears that attacked. We found out that it was all a ruse done by the wife of the previous king. And then she's being put to death, and we saved, and the daughter became the queen. The Sorceress is now the new queen of Skellige. In other news, I met up with Yennefer in Lofoten, which had been attacked by the Wild Hunt because Ciri had appeared there. We tracked down the corpse of a man who had helped Ciri when she appeared there. Apparently, after she disappeared in Novigrad and teleported, she teleported into the middle of the lake near Lofoten. And a man helped her, and then the Wild Hunt tracked her down to Lofoten, and she managed to escape, but he died. No, he was shamed by his people because they thought he had run away. So he went to Freya's garden, where Mordvarg killed him. But then Yennefer used necromancy to bring his corpse back and learn about what happened to Ciri, and now our only lead about where Ciri could be is, well, there's this mysterious elf that's been traveling with her that we want to try and find out more about now. And then that strange gremlin-looking creature that's in Crow's nest in Velvet also is connected to Ciri somehow. But before we go back to Novigrad, Yennefer requested that we...
Ye ain't welcome here, witch. Maybe he's looking to get hired on the ship.
Yennefer requested that we meet up with her. So let's see what she wants.
Always did know how to win friends.
I was provoked.
Saw it happen. Wanted to talk to me about something?
Amos Far Ipsis, a specialist on djinns. Heard of him? I found a tome he'd penned in the Emperor's library. Far Ipsis set off for Skellige one day and was never heard from again. I asked some of the local folk. Some here still remember him.
Well, I know why
They know what happened
she
to him.
wants to try and chain a
The
djinn to
locals
her
say
command.
they last saw his ship off the coast of Hindisfjall. Then a once-in-an-eon storm broke.
So he's probably fish food by now.
Not necessarily. I must learn what became of him.
Why? Do you know him?
No, it's not the mage who interests me. It's his djinn.
Alright, so what exactly do you expect me to do?
You must help me find this djinn. I've no gold to offer in reward, but I shall be ever so grateful.
Fine.
Since you put it that way, fine. I'll help you.
Thank you. A boat awaits in the harbor. Come.
Didn't, like, the original encounter between Yennefer and Geralt involve her trying to bind a djinn
See, you've managed to prepare everything already.
to
I
herself?
have.
How could you possibly know I'd agree?
I didn't. Decided to risk it.
Well, since I've been a yes man to every other quest that's come along, I can't really say no at this point, can I? Come on, Yennefer, let's go. I'm
Lead
pretty
the way.
sure
Just
when
once,
Yennefer and
you
Geralt
might try
first
to
met
take
each other,
the
they
initiative.
Would you
tried
even let
to-
me?
It would depend on the situation.
tried to bind a djinn to herself, and it didn't work out too well, and Geralt had to once again come to her rescue.
Here, Bill. You drink last night too?
I imagine this quest is going to end up very similar.
The ship carrying the djinn sank somewhere in this area.
Not too precise as leads go.
I'll cast a spell on our boat. We'll know if there are any wrecks on the seafloor below us.
That's a very specific spell.
Alright, let's get to work.
Mind if I take the helm?
I got a choice.
No.
I mean, I've done my fair share of sailing. So you go right ahead. Are we gonna take off, or do I have to like sit? I'm on the boat. Guess I gotta sit. Very awkwardly far from one another.
Not sure this gin thing's a good idea.
We managed to seize one before. Do you remember?
Of course. Dandelion almost lost his voice that time.
How lucky your exorcism saved it. It was poetic.
Yeah, how was I supposed to know that incantation meant begone and plow yourself?
You should have studied foreign languages.
Gonna keep bringing that up for the rest of my life.
Of course. Your last wish effectively assured it.
My wish was about us being together always, not about you mocking my every mistake.
Careful what you wish for. And when your wish is granted, you must accept it with all attendant circumstances.
Yeah.
And as for your missteps, I don't likely see why I shouldn't laugh if they're amusing. There's something here, on the bottom. It's too deep. You can't dive that long.
You underestimate me.
On the contrary. After all, I asked you for help. I'll cast a spell. It will slow your heart for a time. You can stay submerged longer.
I could just drink a whale
Assad
potion.
I cried a Rithorn.
Okay.
Ready. Careful down there.
Just give me some gillyweed. Well. And so begins my, Subnautica adventure.
How's it going?
Yeah, and you know I hate it when you read my mind.
Strictly speaking, I'm not reading your mind, but using telepathy.
Okay, can you get
Besides, you've nothing to hide, right?
Wouldn't admit it if I did. Not the point.
See anything interesting?
A shipwreck and a cavern. I'll look inside.
Alright, how many more of these guys we got? I'm trying out this new crossbow that I got. I believe I got it as a reward from Krachan Crate for helping him with his family and everything else. So we got parts of the ship to examine here.
Snapped masts, busted planks, and a whole swarm of drowners. Probably drawn by the corpses of drowned crew, then made their nest here. There's also a clan Drummond figurehead.
Not the right ship. Come back up.
Well, I guess that's straightforward. I forget which clan we're looking for the ship. If there's a ship involved, or a clan involved at all. I know that he was we're hunting down a sorcerer of some type, some mage that has bound a djinn, or a demon to a soul. The rhythmic humming of the boat is gonna get annoying pretty
Where to now?
Wherever the leads take us.
So at least I don't have to there's a drowner corpse that floated all the way up from there. At the very least, I don't have to sail the boat. I've done my time.
Say we find the gem.
Like 3
What do we
streams
do?
of it.
Ask for a beautiful house, and a palace, and a queen's crown.
Are we still talking about the gin? Or have we moved on to a talking fish?
Doesn't much matter. Both make wishes come true. What would yours be?
You'll learn in due course.
That's not cryptic at all. Yeah, she just wants to bind a demon to herself for no particular reason to be worried about whatsoever.
Something's here. Another wreck.
Let's see if our gin's down there.
Probably not. Video games have something called the rule of threes. Can't really see too well. So let me drink some cat. That'll make it easier.
Found a wreck. It's been here a while. Wood's rotted.
Look around.
Beautiful craftsmanship.
What do you have?
A war horn, bearing Clan Hamai symbols.
Apparently Clan Hamai is not incorrect. Oh, I think I see something on the deck of the ship over here.
Got something. A Skelliger's buckler. Clan Hamai symbols.
Donar's clan.
Donor was a babe in swaddling clothes when this buckler landed here. Longship belonged to Clan Dimon. Yen. Doubt any of these boats were the mages. These are old sunken longships.
Come back then. We must search elsewhere.
How convenient that we can telepathically speak with one another. Although, I have been working on my Dungeons & Dragons campaign that I've been hosting. We played yesterday. And all the people that are using there's a special gauntlet that people can wear that lets them speak, or swim underwater, and if they press a button on it...
You're getting better at this.
They can speak with one
quicker
another.
if you helped me down there.
I prefer to observe matters from up here, most definitely.
Yeah, like when we were looking for the golden dragon and an avalanche swept us off the trail. Me clinging to the remains of a bridge for dear life, you gripping my waist, admiring the view. Remember? Chasm below us was breathtaking. Rustling trees, a lazily flowing stream.
And it dropped
I
to
remember,
death.
though I found myself admiring what I had right in front of me.
Gross. Ingdalen Isles. I don't know if I've been here. Probably.
Something strange about those rocks.
And there's something on the bottom.
It looks like there was like an explosion that carved out this area. It's like a perfect circle.
See something?
Something doesn't do it justice. A huge crater, as if a meteorite landed here.
I must see it.
Diving in after all?
No, I shall cast another spell to see through your eyes. Now relax. I su foltia beidem ein eichte illivaid. That is no meteorite crater.
What is it then?
The effect of teleportation. A powerful force cut out a fragment of the seabed, rocks and everything lying within the teleportation zone.
Always claimed portals were dangerous.
I believe we're on the right track. Look for anything that might contain a djinn.
Fine, but get out of my eyes. Too cramped in here for us both.
I su foltia beidem ein eichte illivaid.
In order to cancel the spell, she has to recite the whole incantation again. Broken
No
seal.
gin here, but there's something you ought to like.
What?
Half a seal.
That'll do. Come back up.
It's like I'm not done searching. Went to all the trouble of getting down here. I'm gonna get whatever I want from here.
Silver,
Tableware.
pearl-encrusted cutlery. Ship belonged to someone awfully wealthy.
Amos was no pauper. It could very well be his ship.
Something cut this basket exactly in half.
There's quite a few things down here, isn't there? How are these hides still intact? What's this? Corpse?
Transverse cut through the pelvis. Surgical precision. No conventional weapon could do this, but whatever cut the basket probably could. Transverse cut through the pelvis. Surgical
Okay, I don't know why he's
precision.
repeating the
No
exact same
conventional
thing
weapon could
again.
do this, but whatever cut the basket probably could.
Alright, now we just need to surface. This is really far down. There we go.
Only found half. Can you do anything with this?
I can use it to locate the other half, to within a dozen yards.
And once we find that, we should find the djinn.
Exactly. Ready?
the seal's
I'll take us
broken.
there on the count of 3.
Then clearly
No,
the
not
Jinn's not
another
gonna be there.
portal.
Stop whining. 1, 2...
I know Geralt doesn't like teleporting, but come on. It's much more convenient than sailing everywhere you want to go. I also don't know why I'm so yawny.
3.
Said you were gonna go on 3.
I did. Look, we must search the area.
Yen, not so fast. Gotta tell me what this is about first. Why do you want this djinn?
But you already know. A djinn's power is priceless to a mage.
That I know, but I also want to know how you plan to use it. Wouldn't go to these lengths if it wasn't something important.
You're right. It's important. Even very important.
Siri? She justifies everything
How long
with
has this
Siri.
been going on, Geralt? This thing between us? 15, 20 years? We repeatedly split up, then returned to one another. Something draws us to each other, but I can never be certain if it's a true feeling or merely a bit of mischief by a djinn.
So that's it. This is about my last wish?
You asked that djinn to bind us together forever. I want to ask this one to take that wish back.
I get it. You want to know what'll happen if magic no longer binds us.
I want to know if when the djinn's magic is gone, if we've any magic left of our own.
I understand.
Wondered that myself many times.
You see, we're just a step away from learning the truth. Come, let's search the ship.
Seems Amos was quite the eccentric, asking the djinn to lift half his ship to a mountaintop.
He didn't necessarily. Djinns are inherently mischievous. This one might have granted his wish and perverted it in doing so.
In that case, I'd appreciate it if you didn't wish I'd disappear from your life. Interesting.
Okay, avoid picking up all the crappy armor. I guess it would
Mystery
be
of mysteries.
sadder
Agnes of Glanville.
if I was not with Yennefer after she removed this curse, because then she would always go on, both of them would go on to believe that the entire relationship was because of the wish and the magic of the djinn. Mystery of mysteries. Among the many creatures of our world, there are but two that are able to draw and absorb the power, and these are cats and dragons. Both species instinctively sense the presence of magic intersections and often choose them as resting places, which is strange, for other animals avoid these same spots. Numerous theories attempt to explain this behavior, but none do so with thorough success. Some scholars claim dragons use the power they imbibe to fly, for as the natural philosophers have proven, no creature of their size and mass should be capable of lifting itself in the air using such meager wings. As for cats, there is a theory stating the power is behind their gift for seeing things in complete darkness. Others claim this ability is theirs by nature, and they use the power of the intersections for other unknown purposes. Indeed, that all members of the Felidae genus are able to see beings from other planes, invisible persons, and emanations of the power have been proven beyond any doubt on numerous occasions. Is that right, baby boy? Alright, that's not very helpful. Let's see what else we can find.
Nice shoes. Looks like the impact with the mountain was so powerful it popped the wearer right out of them.
And then I see a blood streak. Yikes.
Mage must have slept here.
Wonder what this means.
Blood. Someone was dragged across the deck. Or left this mark when the ship suddenly tipped to one
So
side.
he just like splattered along by whatever that
Elemental Empires by Giambattista.
the dresser is. None of the four planes or dimensions, those of fire, water, earth, and air, is accessible to mere mortals. They are inhabited, however, by creatures known as genies. There are four types, each corresponding to the one of the four elements which comprise their respective essences. Each type of genie also counts as antithesis among the others. Thus the Marides, aligned with the element of water, are opposed to the fiery Ifrits. The plane of earth is inhabited by the Dao genies, and the dimension of air, which opposes its home for the Jinni, whose name incidentally is the root of the word genie. The last term is often used by simple folk to refer to all creatures that inhabit the elemental planes, which is an obvious blunder. Unusually powerful sorcerers can sometimes bind such beings and bend them to their will, thus acquiring tremendous might to the point of near omnipotence. For a genie, being the living personification of an element's energies is akin to an almost boundless reservoir of the power. Thus its master can draw energy from the genie for spellcasting without the tiresome need to channel from traditional sources. However, those who are able to bind a genie are few and far between, for the strength of the inhabitants of the four planes is matched only by the cunning which they employ to avoid such a fate. Yeah. I highly doubt that
Nothing interesting.
Yennefer's plan is going to go
Nothing here.
exactly
Nothing interesting.
how she's expecting it to. Alright, let's see what's underneath this dresser.
Yen, think you should see this.
Splattered corpse.
What do you have?
Got crushed.
It's Amos. Looks exactly like the etching in the book. Except his head was intact there.
Think the djinn did this to him?
No, it wouldn't attack its master. This looks rather like an unfortunate accident. When the storm broke, Amos must have uttered a wish like, "Take us away, anywhere, to a mountaintop, even." And the djinn granted the wish literally. They had a hard landing. Amos was thrown off his feet and against the wall. The bookcase did the rest.
Always knew too much studying could kill you.
Splat.
If he died while being teleported, Seal might still be on him. Behold.
Bravo! Come to the deck. I've an idea.
But if the seal is broken, then the djinn shouldn't be attached to it, is the thing. That's the entire point of a seal, is to keep the djinn there. I don't understand. Wait. Is there anything in here?
Nothing here.
Nope. Okay. All these runestones that I never use. Is there blood on the door too? That seems odd, doesn't it? Alright, let's see what's up.
Step back a bit.
What are you going to do?
Summon the djinn.
Summon and tame the djinn. It's not likely to be happy. Stand at the ready.
Tame Jin, Rif Kaishta En Gaia,
Still don't
Kaishta
exactly
Et
understand how this is gonna work.
Gevired Mi Castle.
I wonder which element this djinn is from.
Taking you have a plan.
You must weaken him while I draw him into the sphere.
Care to trade places?
Okay, well how am I gonna do damage to him if he's literally just a cloud? So apparently I just throw my sword into the cloud. Stop it. I can see a face in the
I
cloud.
can feel his strength waning.
If you look closely, you can see a face just kind of show up in the middle. Not there. I guess it doesn't matter now. Yeah, right there.
Got you! Your
Pokeball, go.
master died before uttering his last wish. I cannot capture you. We can struggle like this for eternity, or I can release you. If you do one thing for me. Do you see the spell that binds us? Only a djinn can remove another djinn's spell. Remove this one and you'll be free. You are free!
How dramatic. And now we are no longer bound by a spell.
Storm's over.
Yes. It's all over.
Maybe we should sit. You look a bit dazed.
I'm not, but we can sit.
We've improved. Last time we tamed a djinn, we destroyed half of Rind.
Yes, we make a good team. Thank you for coming, Geralt. I'd have had a much harder time of it on my own.
Well, never could say no to you.
Perhaps that will change now.
Feel anything? That anything's different?
I expected... I don't know what I expected, actually. A bit of vertigo, perhaps.
And now we are only bound
I
together
thought
by the powers of love
You'd
and
become a
friendship.
stranger to me. that I'd look at you and not feel a thing. But it's not like that at all. Nothing's changed.
I have to say no because I already said Triss.
Sorry, Yen, but magic's gone for me.
Truly? But how is that possible? I still feel the same. You should too. I don't understand. What does this mean?
Means the Jinn granted your wish.
Right. Fine. Good. Glad we got that over with. We know where we stand, at least. Naught left for us here. Let's go.
She's
Wait.
not happy.
Magic's gone, true, but that doesn't mean I don't like spending time with you. Let's sit a while.
No more the powers of love and friendship, just the powers of friendship. Geralt just hardcore friend-zoned Yennefer. I picked Triss. Yennefer's a little too, bitchy at times for me right now. And I've developed a relationship with Triss over the course of 3 different Witcher games. It's hard for me to go into this game now and then say, yeah, everything with Triss was worthless, I'm gonna go with Yennefer, when I didn't know anything about Yennefer until I literally started playing this game. I still am kind of pissed about Triss taking advantage of Geralt's
Next
amnesia.
time we go on horseback.
A horse would never make it down that mountain.
What now?
Well, I'm due to appear in Vizima. We must report to the Emperor after all.
Ciri's our concern, and only ours.
At heart, perhaps. But it's not what we agreed with Emir. We must see him.
Awfully loyal to your patron.
He happens to be your patron as well, darling. You'd do well to remember that. Otherwise he might feel compelled to remind you.
Whatever.
If we gotta, we gotta.
We wouldn't have known Ciri had returned if not for the Emperor and his agents. It's the least we can do.
Yen, what happened back there?
Please, Geralt. There's nothing left to say. I'm off.
Me too. I'll collect Uma from the Baron, then we'll ride for Kaer Morhen.
I shall join you as quickly as I can. Farewell.
Glitched up, standing straight up.
So long, Yen.
She's pretty pissed. Are you standing there? And then some woman just randomly walks in and calls me a vagrant.
A Nordling? No.
Hey Yen, do you play Gwent?
Geralt?
Found something that might belong to you. That skull some sort of accessory? If so, you've changed your style a bit.
It's a weapon.
Don't remember ever seeing you with that.
It's as you said. I've changed my style.
Yen, can we talk?
Why? So you can ask me if we can remain friends despite all?
No, I mean...
Come now, Geralt. I know you. Well enough to know exactly what's going on with you and Triss. Now, I cannot say I'm not tempted to, intervene, but I believe I'll let it lie this time. How about that? You came here to fumble your way through an explanation, yet instead of enjoying the show, I went and did your job for you.
Seems so.
But now, enough of this maudlin business. We've something to do, remember?
Let's talk about the past too.
Ever think about the past? About your time with the hunt?
At times, I'm amazed we survived. Eridan's not usually one to leave witnesses behind.
That's just it. He didn't. Lost my memory when I escaped the hunt.
Ah, yes. Your famous amnesia.
You didn't have it?
For a short time only. Once the Emperor's mages got their hands on me, my memory quickly returned.
When the hunt had you, hope they didn't hurt you.
Even if they did, I've no memory of it. The whole time's but a string of phantom images. Blood and fire. A wild chase through different worlds, all shrouded in fog. Though I do remember you coming for me, trading your life for mine. I hadn't the chance to thank you then.
You'd have done the same for me.
I'm touched by your certainty.
Sure about that.
But you've yet to tell me how you escaped them.
Wouldn't mind knowing that myself. There are times I remember rushing forward, red riders around me. Next thing I know, I'm in the woods at the foot of Kaer That's it. What did Eredin want from you exactly?
The same thing he wanted from you. You don't recall?
Draw a blank on most of my time with him.
We were bait, Geralt. Both of us. Eredin
Interesting.
believed Ciri would come for us sooner
I
or
thought
later,
he was
and
seeking our
would capture
powers
her.
to help in their
Fortunately,
conquest.
she didn't fall for it.
How do you go from being the Emperor's hostage to being his ally?
One day, the door of my cell opened, and instead of seeing the usual officer, I saw Emir. He promised to release me and grant me free reign of the Imperial Treasury, provided I did what he asked.
He told you about Ciri, and you accepted his offer. Why?
Shared aims make for strange bedfellows. I knew I had to find Ciri before Eredin did, and if any man had the power and the means to help me, it was the Emperor. Besides, once all's said and done, he is her father.
Her mouth just kind of glitched strangely for a moment. I'm not gonna press
Thanks,
her about
Yen.
why she didn't hunt
See you later.
Geralt down. Alright. So that is taken care of there. So before I move on to that, I want to take a quick look at what other things I have. I have a Novigrad. I have a mission in Novigrad that I'm going to do first. This level 31, and then I'll go straight into the main mission, because everything else is still a little too high of a level for me to do it so comfortably. In order to get there, I'm going to need a fast travel station, so let's get going.
Don't eat so
I
much.
feel a little bit bad for Yennefer.
Because we get hit in the
Seen
gut.
the plan? My dad's off fighting the block.
I believe that Yennefer's intentions are good, but the way she goes about things sometimes is upsetting, rude. I'm just not so into that. Alright, so we have
His
two
long search
upgrades to
for
grab.
Ciri led Geralt to conclude that Uma, the ugliest man alive and the victim of a curse, was the key to finding the young woman.
It's going to take a minute to load this, won't it? So I'm just going to do this mission, and then I'll go straight to the story mission. Hopefully I'll level up a bit more soon, so that I can start doing the level 32 stuff. And then I will probably, in the grand scheme of the game, finish the main story, and then focus on the expansion packs in order, which I think Blood and Wine is the second one. There's another one before it. I will be doing the expansion packs, both of them. But for now, we need to go find these last couple bear school gear.
Show me
upgrade
what you got.
Diagrams. He ain't got much, to answer your question there, Geralt. He ain't got much. When I was looking at my list of cards, it said that there were still 3 cards in Velen that I haven't claimed, and now I'm a little confused about where they are. And what is that? Earth Elemental. Alright, fair enough. Just give me a second to charge up my coin. Now I'll hit him. Dodge straight into him. That was pretty easy. Alright, let's see. We're looking for...
Might want to look around some.
Chess. Gotta get the bear school. Bear school stuff seems to be the heaviest, but the most heavy duty as well. Right there, I'm gonna guess. Nope, that's a rusty bread knife. It's probably not the bear school diagrams I'm looking for. Let's see what else we got. Is there something here? That would be it. Okay, we got one more. Let's see if we can fast travel to this one. Nowhere's particularly close. I guess we'll go to the Orphans of Crookback Bog. Still feel bad about all the kids in Crookback Bog being killed and eaten by the crones. I'm looking forward to killing the crones at some point. I wonder if the godling is okay. Johnny, the first godling we found. I still find it amusing that godlings were supposed to be super rare when they introduced the first godling, and we had so far in our game found 3 different godlings before we found anything that resembles them. Because when Geralt saw the godlings for the first time, he thought it was he listed like 2 other guesses before he guessed a godling because of how rare they are. So it seems a bit odd to me, but you know. Okay, I was following the dots, not realizing I had completely gone off target at that point. What do we got in here? Cave. Cool.
Might want to look around some.
Dude with a big sack. Probably a druid based on what's in the bag. Tracking bolt. Okay, well I got the diagram. What's the threat in here? I'm confused. I'm curious. Have I been in here already? Something tells me I have. Interesting. Alright. We need to get to Crow's Perch, which means I need to head back to the Orphans of Crookback Bog to get to the fast travel station. While I'm at the Crow's Perch, I don't know if it's worth going through the trouble of the upgrading my armor quite yet. I think I've only gotten a couple of upgrade diagrams since I was there last, and I know I'm going to be getting my wolf gear soon because I think I get the wolf gear once I go to Kaer Morhen. So we're just gonna head to the fast travel station, grab the deformed man-child thing, and then head off to Kaer Morhen for the first time. Alright, we are going up here. My left foot is asleep, and my left leg is just uncomfortable. But I don't want to move, because he's so cute, and he's sleeping. I don't know if you can see him on my stream right now or not, but he's super cute. And I love it when he sleeps on me because he's been in the past couple of months, he's been a lot less frequent in his time spent cuddling with me, which makes me pretty sad because I really like my cat. But he, in the past couple of weeks, is now showing up a little bit more frequently. Crawling in my lap every once in a while now. And so when he does, I like to take full advantage.
Farewell.
I can feel his tail twitching too. He's very cute. Alright, so I'm confused about where, because I believe this said that there are 3 like notable cards in Velen that I'm still missing. What is this? Squirrel tail. This one right here. Yeah, there's 3 cards in Velen that I'm still missing, and I have no idea where these cards are. I know there's an entire section of Velen that I've yet to really examine thoroughly. So that could be where they're hiding. Nice textures. Everything's loaded in so well. Alright, I believe the sergeant is kind of an asshole, isn't he? So hopefully this isn't too difficult in order to convince him to give me Uma.
Need to talk to you.
About?
I'm sorry, baby boy. My leg is too uncomfortable.
Uma. Gonna take him with me.
Gotta ask the Baron's permission. Thing is, he ain't here.
Not about to ask for anything. I'm telling you. You can try to stop me. But that'd be an error. A mortal one.
I didn't want to really go through an
Think
intimidation
you got me
spree
shaking
here.
in my boots?
You sure as hell should be.
I'm sorry, baby boy. I've disturbed your
Fine.
slumber.
Cripple's not worth no blood. See the groom. He ought to be glad to give him up. Bugger's been eating from the feed bags. And a pleasant
You're
journey
slipping
to
down
you
slowly.
both.
Thank you kindly.
Tell the person minding the stables that you were taking Uma. That was easier than I thought it was going to be. So let's see if this is also going to be as easy as I thought it was going to be. Although I did save this dude's life, did I not?
I'm taking Uma.
There ain't a...
Sergeant Hartle said I could.
Bring him back though, won't you? Be awful dull without him.
Find something else to laugh at. I don't know. Catch some frogs and shove straws up their asses.
My god.
Huh? That one of your Witcher games?
Witcher version's different. Don't make me show you. Open the door. Now.
I don't understand why Geralt's being such a dick about this.
Hey, little guy. This here's Roach. She'll take us to Kaer Morhen.
Bloodshot.
Well, come on.
It looks like he generally understands speech. Don't get under the horse.
What the? Quit playing around. Let's go.
What a strange creature. I hope we can help Uma. Because Uma does not look comfortable. Bloodshot eyes, sores all over his skin. Putting aside the fact that he looks like a deformed fetus.
Uh-oh. Looks like we got company. Elf Guardian battle mounts.
Why are they here after us?
What do you want?
The Emperor's displeased with you.
Then he ought to ask somebody else for help.
The Emperor does not ask anyone for anything. You will ride with us to Vitsima.
Sure about that?
Don't even try.
Fine. Lead the way.
What is this bullshit? I thought I was gonna go to Kaer Morhen. Spend some quality time with everybody. I'm pretty sure Letho and Lambert and Kira Metz are all waiting at Kaer Morhen, along with what is the old dude's name? I think it starts with a V. The old Witcher. Vesserad? Is that his name? Oof.
And the Third Army will sweep in from the west to take Banglin.
If I may, Your Imperial Majesty, our spies report that the garrison at Banglin consists almost wholly of mercenaries.
Bribery, then.
We stand to lose exactly no men in battle.
And we stand to lose less time. Very well. Give the orders. Then set sail.
I will not bow. Just letting you know that now.
As you wish. At once.
Your Imperial Majesty.
Why are you bowing? You son of a bitch.
I did not have you brought here for an exchange of courtesies. Report.
As you wish, Your Majesty. Ciri. Well, this man is the key to finding her.
I give you 3 solid leads. Trails as fresh as morning dew. The aid of my spies and my court sorceress. Yet in my daughter's stead, you bring me this monstrosity?
What a whiny
I
little
hope
bitch.
you have more to say. For your sake.
Can I just punch him?
Listen, I'm looking for a needle in a haystack. A needle that at any moment can...
It's a difficult task, I know this. What of it?
Why are you bitching then?
Listen to me. I rule the largest empire the world has ever known. I wage a war against the North, command men in tens of thousands, while at home the trade corporations and nobles seek to depose me. You cannot expect me to pity you the difficulty of your task.
I pursued those leads you gave me. Ciri first reappeared in Skellige with a mage, an elf. Yen knows more.
The Wild Hunt tracked them down, found them there. They were forced to flee to Velen.
Where they were separated. Ciri spent some time with a local warlord, a self-styled baron who...
Yes, I know my vassals.
Who helped her get to Novigrad, where Ciri crossed some of the city's underworld bosses. She had to flee. Went back to Skellige, ran into her elf companion there.
And into the Wild Hunt, again. Ciri and the elf fled, out to sea this time. Their boat returned to shore the next day, with only him on board.
The information appears of little use, though at least it seems you kept busy.
This monstrosity might well be your daughter. Its body is the product of a curse. Someone hides inside it.
Can you lift this curse?
I've done a great deal of research, made inquiries, but to lift it I would need to know the words used to cast it, and that...
Vafel Elen, Kedmil Fali. Gladiv Dorn Eptened Bandro Ithne Iacus. Dandelion told me. Ciri talked to him about it.
At last, you provide a pleasant surprise. Lady Yennefer, my question stands.
Yes.
The hair
I
is
believe
white.
I can. But I must...
But I still doubt that this is
Details do
Ciri.
not interest me. Geralt, you've achieved precious little, yet admittedly more than the bumblers in my spy corps have. I give you half the promised reward. You will receive the other when you bring me Ciri.
I'm not gonna. If I'm not going to bring her there, I'm not gonna tell
This
him.
audience is over. Till the next.
What a whiny bitch. Why did you bow, Geralt? I did not consent to this shit.
Could have used some of that famous biting wit of yours. Where'd it disappear to? I mean, you were meek as a novice at Aretusa called into the dean's office.
I merely know when I can indulge my pride and when I must swallow it.
Ah, I see. So you show your claws to me because I'm a lowly witcher, but...
Do you really wish to do this now, Geralt? We can fight another time, in another place, where the walls have no ears.
So, how do we lift Uma's curse?
We must take him to Kaer Morhen. Oh, and Geralt, forgive me, but I'm unable to teleport you, Uma, and Roach, so...
Don't worry, we'll ride there. Never did like teleporting.
Picking in between his toes.
Take care of yourself.
Wait. Here, probably better if you keep it.
Of course. I'm off.
His long search for Ciri led Geralt to conclude that Uma, the ugliest man alive and the victim
Now
of
can
a
we go to
curse,
Kaer Morhen now that the
to finding the young woman. Geralt needed to lift the curse.
what's his face?
So he took Uma to the home of the world's
Now that the
greatest specialist on
Emperor
dark
has
spells,
fulfilled his
to the Witcher's fortress
annoying
of
demands.
Kaer Morhen.
God, I do not like Amir. I don't like Radovid much either. I don't like either of them, to be fair. I'd rather neither of them were commanding anybody. Radovid's mad. Amir's a pompous prick. Dijkstra's seeking to depose Radovid. I hope that actually works at this point. The only ruler I like right now is fucking Sorceress of Skellige. I wonder what Geralt has been feeding Uma.
Oh, there.
Week-long
Forktails this close to the fortress? Someone's been slacking off.
Welcome to Kaer Morhen. Kaer Morhen, I'm pretty sure, is where the first game started. And also where this game started. I think I started with a dream sequence.
Well, look who the wind blew in. Been away quite a while.
Too long.
And your journey, how was it?
Calm, if you don't count the forktail that flew over our heads a few miles back. Passenger got a little restless.
What have we here? Multiple deformities. Eyes, ears,
Good morning,
nostrils,
baby boy.
a hair lip. And is this... Now, calm down. Yennefer was right on one count. Thing sure isn't pretty.
Don't look all that nice yourself. How'd you get so dirty?
Huh? Ah, this. I was mixing some lime for the mortar. Need to patch up the walls before they crumble.
Lot of work for one person. Lambert and Eskel not willing to help? Don't see the sense in it?
No. Yennefer found more important things for them to do.
I can't tell if that's sarcasm or not.
Yen's here already?
And how?
Huh. You two argue?
Geralt, I understand she's a... well, how do I put this? Emancipated, strong-willed woman. But do manners count for nothing?
Isn't Kira and Letho here too?
Teleports in, not even a nice to see you. Jumps right into a, we've a curse to lift, there's this to do and that. So Eskel and Lambert get going. Then she went to the guest room to rearrange things. Through the bed, off the balcony.
Shame. That was a good bed.
Said the same myself. Solid oak frame, down mattress. Triss always said she...
Oh.
Ah, now I see.
It's either that, or Yen really hates oak furniture. So where is everyone?
Eskel's hunting forktails. Gotta nip that infestation in the bud. And since Yennefer needs to distill some ingredients from their organs, well, like they say, 2 birds, 1 stone. Lambert's still in the keep, preparing to venture into the mountains to enrich the phylactery with elemental power.
And Yen?
Assembling a megascope. Wanted my help running around with some chirping contraption, searching for something. But I'm too old for that nonsense.
I should let her know I'm here.
If you say so, but don't go thinking she'll throw her arms around your neck.
Alright. Welcome to Kaer Morhen. Whole new area. Before I do any of that, though, I believe I had a treasure hunt in Kaer Morhen I wanted to do. So let's do that. Search the ruins of the signal tower. Yeah, of the signal tower near Kaer Morhen. So let's do that. And are there points of interest that I need to worry about here? It doesn't look like... oh, yes, there's one. Way up to the north. Of course there's one way up to the north. 2 of them up to the north. I'm not going to go do those right now. I'll do my quests in Kaer Morhen and then see if either of those bring me up in that direction. Okay, that's not the quest that I had activated. Who gave you permission to change the quest that I was doing, game? This is the quest I'm doing. Fuck off. I really want to jump down there, but I know what's going to happen if I do. So we're just going to skip that part. We'll be good boys and follow the actual trail that it's telling me to. I have no idea where I'm going, but they probably know better than I do with how mountainous the region is. Alright, what are the levels of the enemies here anyway? Probably not that high. Just a bear. Ow. Rip bear. Berserker? I got a berserker or something from that bear. Was that a human turned into a bear? Oh, there's more of them. Excuse me, sorry for coming through. Rip. Rest in peace, bear. Berserker hide. Interesting. Let us finally get the wolf gear.
The old signal tower. It'll be nothing but a pile of rubble soon.
I see a chest up there. Ah! I got up there and then just immediately ran off. Okay, we're on. Hieronymus's notes. Pang of conscience and a letter of apology. My study of Elgar's armor has allowed me to devise new alloys and increase the magic conductivity of the second crystal. This might be the breakthrough I needed in my work on the teleport. For my trial run, I have calibrated the portal to exit in the cave near the tower's base. I need now only charge the crystal with solar energy, for which purpose I have placed it in the outer wall of the tower near the scaffolding. Only hours remain before it's entirely charged. I have finished my work on a diagram which will allow us to replicate the armor and equip the entire school of the wolf with it. Varen, the Witcher's fencing instructor, has taken credit for this find, but it was I who, using logical deduction and only a slight dollop of magical assistance, uncovered the chamber where Elgar must have once resided. The space was hidden behind a primitive illusion. One needed merely look carefully to see through it. I found notes which indicate Elgar had worked out diagrams for improvements to his equipment, which he then hid for safekeeping in various locations around the world. Careful study of his notes allowed me to write up instructions on how to find these upgrades. I went to the old watchtower and gave this research to Churd. As soon as he finishes preparing the silver sword diagram, he will set out to gather all the upgrade diagrams. Varen has the finished steel sword diagram and will begin forging blades based on it. I hope he will distribute them to the poor lads he trains. They at least deserve proper equipment before going through the horror he calls training. By the gods, I think I see fire on the horizon, coming from where the old watchtower stands. I can also hear some kind of commotion outside my tower. The way down is blocked. What is going on? Letter of apology. A legible fragment. We all make mistakes, for to err is human. The key is to learn from one's errors. If something breaks, it must be fixed, and if our mistake harms another, the injured party must be recompensed for his frazzled nerves and lost time. We thus apologize and ask for forgiveness. Evil is not what we do. C to PR.
Might want to look around some.
Okay, I've found nothing. Can I climb up this ladder? Glory of the North. Not gonna take that armor. Alright, it says it's below. But let me... I think he said that there was a cavern down beneath the tower. Before I end up yeeting myself off.
A portal. Power cell's missing. Need to look around.
Find the missing crystal needed to power the generator. Lots of random swords. Okay, didn't he say it was on the outside wall? Yeah, right there. Look out. Okay, I'm not sure why I'm sliding down there. Alright, where's this frame? Alright.
Right.
Mount the crystal.
Now to activate it.
Activate it with R. I said activate it with R.
It's open, but it looks unstable. Guess one cell's not enough.
Oh, there's another one. Okay.
Works. Who would have thunk?
Into the portal we go. Woven armor, notes written in a shaky hand. Crap. Cannot move, spine broken, liver, perhaps spleen pierced. Knew jumping into portal was extremely risky with only one crystal powering it, but still better than certain death at hands of enraged peasants. Mob broke into tower, cut off path to second crystal, had to flee. Grabbed diagrams for Wolf's school gear before going, hoping Varen would come save them, if not me. Perhaps he will still come. We'll jump through the portal, retrieve his diagrams, rescue me. A foolish hope. My time is very short. That's sad. So now we need to get to the other two diagrams. Let me look and see where these are on the map. One of them is to the west, and one of them is way up to the north. I'm trying to figure out how to get down here without dying horribly. But I can almost guarantee you, at some point in Kaer Morhen, I'm going to fall off a cliff and die. Based on just how everything's laid out here, it's gonna happen. I can't promise you that I'm not going to fall to my death. Alright. Let's get Roach. See if we can get where we need to go. Where are you? In the middle of the trees.
Hey there.
Alright, well now the game's telling me to go this way. So off we go.
Run, Roach.
It is nice to be back at Kaer Morhen. I wonder if Kira and Letho are here as well.
The old bastion. We trained here as boys. Before the trial of the forces. Seems the bastion is haunted.
Ow. Okay, there's a wraith up there. Actually, no, you're not going to get me because I have one spell up. There's still another one. Good night, sweet prince.
Medallion's hopping, but I can't see a thing. Must have bound them to this place. A lamp will reveal more.
We're using the lamp. I haven't used the lamp in how long? I'm going to assume that all of these... So, oh, this sword's better. Interesting. Alright. I need to equip my lamp now. That's it right here.
What's that supposed to be? Swaying side to side like a reed in the wind? Head up! Guard up! Faster! Faster!
What else we got here? We're also looking for diagrams that are hidden here. There's something glowy down there. It's not letting me search anything. There we go. I want those plants. Fine. Alright, there's something right here. Diagram. Baron's journal. Elgar's gear is fantastic. I knew it at once, soon as I found it. Right away I said every new Witcher we train should be given such equipment. That is, if we are serious about making monster slayers out of this band of prissy schoolboys. How many times must I ask our honorable resident mage to devote some of his precious time to actual work? Resident like that's as useful as a boil on the bottom. At least his assistant, Churd, knows a thing or two about metallurgy. The two of them have finally gotten down to work. The steel sword diagram is now ready, and assuming they didn't foul anything up, tomorrow I'll forge the first blade. I'll go to Churd's workshop in the old watchtower after today's training and see if he's finished the silver sword diagram as he promised. Then I'll go to Hieronymus' tower. He should have finished that armor diagram by now. Thought I heard a signal horn in the distance a second ago. Hooch must be getting to my head. No one's fool enough to attack a keep full of witchers. Yep. How'd that work out for you? Alright, let's change to this quest I just got about the Bastion. Use Kira's lamp to investigate the Bastion. The area I need to investigate is large and extends outside of the actual Bastion, which has got me curious. But it's always hard to tell. Okay, there's something here.
A witcher usually fights with a sword, silver or steel. But he must know how to use all weapons. Battle axes, picks, slingshots. Archery training today. Missed the target, you owe me 50 push-ups. Hit it, you owe me 20. Now move!
Yikes. That just sounds miserable. Alright, I just need to look for the glowy green dust. Excuse me, pardon me, looking for ghosts. Gotta get out my EMF detector. Is there anybody here who'd like to speak with us today? Does somebody have something they want to say? Is there anybody here? No, there's something here.
Is that a sword or an egg beater? Strike from the wrist, not your elbow. Again.
Alright. So the dude was a pretty rough Witcher instructor, sure.
You walked away from practice without my permission. You know that? Do not stop. Bleeding is no excuse. Now take off that bandage and get back to your training. You'll see to your wound when I say you're done.
Yikes. What happened to
Bastion's haunted by
Compassion?
the ghost of a boy who trained here and died here. Need to bury his remains. Maybe he'll leave then.
But there were multiple wraiths that I killed. Wouldn't this ghost have been here? Geralt said that he trained here when he was a boy. I'm going to assume this happened before whatever this ghost story I'm following now happened before Geralt trained. So why would he have never noticed that it was haunted before now? Alright, so I'm looking for the remains of a young boy so I can put him to rest. What's up here? Looks like I see a body.
His ghost that haunts the Bastion. Maybe he'll leave if I bury his bones.
He's got some pitchforks stuck in him. I took his remains, but his remains are still sitting there.
A horde. Something's happening. You're to hide. Wait till I come back. Yes, I know you've trained with swords. You're still shit with them. I want you behind those rocks and keep your mouths shut.
Pitchfork. No massacre's complete without one.
Did I not pick up the boy's remains already? I'm pretty sure I did. Pretty sure I picked them up. What do I see down there? More wraiths? Yikes. Alright, let's bury the body.
Take care, kid.
Taken care of. Alright. I want to do my... Not completed treasure hunts. I want to finish this quest. Are they just chasing down and attacking rogues?
Try to stop me.
They're really weak. They really swarm you with attack animation. Alright. I may as well grab Roach. Alright, Roach, we gotta ride for quite a bit to get to where we need to go.
Come on, Roach.
Oh, okay. I can use Axie to calm down Roach if I need to.
Come on.
No, we're gonna avoid fighting the bear if we can. I'm just gonna yeet Roach down this cliff as much as possible. Burn down buildings. So Kaer Morhen was previously attacked by a large angry crowd of peasants and such. I remember Kaer Morhen under attack at the beginning of the first game, but I didn't think it was peasants. I thought it was like an army of some type. Now we're in the valley. Hopefully that means it'll be easier to get where we need to go. Apparently now I have to keep going this way. Excuse me, bear, don't mind me. It would be nice if I could, if there was a fast travel station at this watchtower I'm heading to. Guarded treasure. Sure thing. I'll take out a level 20 Leshen. Easy peasy. What an interesting way to die. Are you coming after me, or am I fine? Looks like I'm fine. I need to repair my sword for a second here. Alright. Since you guys don't seem to be bothering me, I'm just gonna go grab this treasure. Reach of the Damned. Here's Roach having run off like a little pussy. Right. Lots of weak wolves. I am very hopeful that the watchtower has a marker I can use to fast travel back. Hell yeah. Thank you. Okay, we got more wraiths to deal with. Ow. Goodbye, wraith. Journal kept by Churd, the mage Hieronymus' assistant. I write in great haste, for each moment might bring my demise. A band of peasants wielding all manner of sharp or heavy farmyard implements has stormed the keep. I was in the workshop when they attacked, working on a new silver sword diagram, and did not notice the mob's approach. I've barricaded the doors, but know this cannot last forever. I can only hope Varen will come and rescue me before they break through. Luckily, we completed work on a new steel sword diagram a few days ago and gave it to Varen to forge. Armed with this fine weapon and aided by his Witcher pupils, I'm sure he'll easily handle a bunch of peasants swinging hoes and rakes. Yet even rakes can do great harm to an unarmed scholar such as my master. Hieronymus has been shut up in his tower for days, absorbed in his work on a new armor diagram. He might remain oblivious still to the danger he is in, should the mob find him before Varen can slice him down. And to think I nearly escaped this nightmare. If only I had listened to my master. Hieronymus had drawn up some notes for me on locations connected with the legendary Elgar, a Witcher of the School of the Wolf. It is said Elgar had devised some improvements to the school's gear, and I was to follow his trail in search of these diagrams. Had I left even as late as yesterday, I would have been a safe distance from Kaer Morhen by the time the mob attacked. Instead, I tarried, and now I cower, fearing for my life. Rip. And that would be his corpse there, I'm assuming. But that is the end of this quest. Ah, I didn't mean to pick up that crappy sword. Not taking that, though. Alright. Before we fast travel back, we're going to go get the other point of interest. And then we'll come back and fast travel down and do what we need to for Eskel and Lambert. Deer. They look like a cave would be there for a moment. I wonder what's going to be up here. Maybe it's a place of power. I hope it's a place of power. No, I'm gonna guess it's a guarded treasure by the fact that I see something flying around up there. What's up, wyvern friend? I hope you didn't appreciate living. Wow. That wasn't really worth all the effort I just went to, was it? Hey, kitty cat. Excuse you. Taking over my tablet. Can't see the chat anymore. Alright. We're gonna go to the ruined watchtower and fast travel to... back down to Kaer Morhen. But now that I have the wolf gear, the blueprints for the base wolf gear, I think I've already collected a couple of the upgrade diagrams that I need as well. And so next time I go to Crow's Perch, I'll be able to get a whole new set of armor. And upgrade a few things along the way, which will be nice. Wolves, you really don't want to fuck with me. You guys are level 5. Just stay where you are. Alright. Time to fast travel down to Kaer Morhen. Wow. There we go. That worked. Kitty cat is cute. Search for Eskel's trail.
Must be Eskel's prints. No one else has left the keep recently.
Alright, let's follow this stuff. Let me take a quick look. So these are all main quests. Nothing secondary. Cool. We're in a really good spot in this game right now, and I'm pretty happy about it. Alright, we just keep following the horse. Follow the tracks left by Eskel's horse using your Witcher sense. Now, Eskel is the only Wolf School Witcher I don't remember much about. Because we've met Lambert. And Vesemir. And I'm pretty sure Letho is from a different school. I think he's Viper? So I'm interested to meet Eskel. And see what kind of a character he is. But we just have to keep following and following and following the trail. Alright, I hear noise up here. I see a horse, so I'm going to assume we're
That's
close.
his horse. What's its name? Scorpion? Beautiful animal. Footprints. And hoofprints. A goat. Interesting.
Oh, he's using
Rocks.
a goat.
Tracks and deer. Great. Could try to follow my nose. Can't smell Eskel, but there is the goat. Just gotta find a sample of its scent. Bits of bark. Looks like Eskel's goat rubbed against this tree. A clump of goat hair. Ugh, the stench.
Wasn't that exactly what you were looking for, Geralt? Was the smell of the goat? And I mean, it seems pretty straightforward where I need to go. Just follow the path.
Eskel's tracks. The nose knows.
I swear. I hate you. Lil Bleater.
Itself to this stake.
Lil Bleater.
Supposed to be forktail bait. Guess it works for witchers as well.
Just like Mia, I will do everything I can to protect Lil Bleater, because that's such a cute name.
As for forked tails, bait them thusly. Pound a stake in the soil, bind a goat to it, then hide ye in near to shrubbery post haste.
Brother Adalbert's Bestiary, page 82. See, your memory's back in full, and sharp as ever in spite of your years.
You're as old as I am, wise guy. Don't let the gray hair fool you.
Good to finally see you again.
A camaraderie. Be nice.
You too. How are things?
Same old, same old. Another day, another drowner.
That it?
I'm a simple witcher wolf. Don't fight dragons, don't fraternize with kings, and don't sleep with sorceresses. Unlike some.
Try to limit myself to the sorceresses from now on.
No doubt the most pleasant part. Though I'm not sure it ain't the most dangerous, too. Shh! Hear that? Incoming.
You better make sure nothing happens to Lil Bleater. I swear. No! Get away from Lil Bleater! Get away from him.
It's taking off! Hit the wings!
I swear, if you hurt Lil Bleater, I will end your life. That's such a cute name. Follow the blood.
Foul, overgrown reptiles.
Bleeding heavily.
From an artery. Blood's light colored. Can't fly much further.
Not scared to leave the horse down below? Forktail could decide to have at him.
Scorpion's a warhorse. A purebred Kedwenny. He'll be fine. Have I told you how I got him?
No, don't think so.
Saved this lost knight once. You know, woods, dark, wolves, the standard. Told him, give me what you find at home and all that. No kid this time, but his mare had just foaled.
Eskel and Scorpion, bound by fate. An enchanting tale.
Mock me all you want. You're just jealous.
Landed here.
Not very gracefully. Look at the tracks. We broke its... The old hen, she cackled. She cackled on the fence. The old hen, she cackled. And she ain't cackled since.
What's that song?
Some old hill folk tune. Perfect for hiking. My mom...
Fled to its lair, looks like.
Good. Means it's done fleeing. Gonna make a stand.
Okay, we got some cat. Oh, that's a deer. It's not a Lil Bleater. There's family. I'm sad, but not as sad. That's the cutest fucking thing I've ever seen in my life. What's up, forktail friend? I hope you like death. I wanted to loot it.
Alright, let's collect the spinal fluid and get out of here. Cut into its back, just below the skull.
Yen tell you why she wants this?
Mean you don't know? And that, doesn't bug you?
No, it doesn't. I trust her.
And they say people learn from their mistakes.
What was that?
Nothing, nothing.
Great. Let's go.
Oh. I just got a diagram for enhanced woven gauntlets in here? Wait. Why was that there? I don't have any other treasure hunt in Kaer Morhen. Well, now I'm very confused. Maybe it's from the main quests. Because that one wants me to talk to Lambert about journeying to the Circle of Elements. That's going to be my next thing. Or do I have to?
Wolf?
Or do I have to return to Kaer Morhen with Eskel? Oh wait, I gotta go rescue. I gotta go untie Lil Bleater. Better leave him alone.
Hey, what do you say to a little race? Maybe see who's faster, Roach or Scorpion. And who's the better rider.
Not really a challenge, because I could beat you riding a lame sow. But why not?
You're a lame sow yourself. First to Kaer Morhen wins!
I'm not very crazy about Eskel's personality here. Hey, I'm just gonna assume that Lil Bleater's fine, you know? That was some dramatic music right there. This is very obnoxious with the cat potion affecting my eyesight out here. Everything looks like the bloom effect has been put on to max. No! No! That's so stupid. I fell off at the end, man. Oh, whatever. It's not worth fighting with him over it. I'm not reloading the save just because I did that.
I could beat you riding a lame sow. Good one.
Underestimated you, or should I say Scorpion. One fast mount.
And I overestimated you. If I'd known it'd be that easy, I'd have bet something on it.
Bet you next time. Thing is, I'll win.
Yeah, sure.
Interesting. Alright, let's deal with Lambert first. It's so dumb that I just fell off at the end there. That's so stupid. Ah, whatever. Alright, where to next? I really want the cat to finish up now. This is familiar to me. This is the first game, for sure. I wonder if Kira and Letho are here. Because nobody mentions them, but I kind of understand it because them being here was a result of my actions. As soon as I get into where it's dark. Okay, there's Eskel. What is this a corpse of?
Leaking again. Damn it.
Looks like a vampire?
Look at the fire.
Nakimara?
Impressive specimen.
A month of tracking, stalking. But I finally dropped the son of a bitch.
Congratulations. Can't help wondering, though. Why'd you keep the corpse? Aim to stuff it? Hang it above the mantle?
Not a bad idea. Gotta finish the autopsy first, though. This one was quicker than most. Quicker and stronger. Want to examine it thoroughly.
Mind if I have a look?
Want to do the honors?
No thanks. You cut. I'll grab a bite to eat. Let's examine its head.
Long whiskers. Protruding frontal lobe, but that's normal. Long ears. And an earring.
Mm-hmm. Seen that before. Some of them like shiny objects, like magpies.
And in the maw, yellow dull teeth. Missing its upper front teeth. Lower incisors.
Clearly not a flosser. Fine, let's move on. Open its gut.
It's gonna be quite smelly. I can see all the bugs flying around, and I'm not looking forward to it. I'm surprised that Geralt's got the stomach to be eating right now.
Interesting?
Bits of undigested food. A few decades worth, looks like. Human hair, a belt buckle, a few coppers, and a gold ring.
Thank you for the close-up on the
give it to
guts.
Yennefer? Ought to be as good as new once you polish it a bit.
No thanks. She only wears silver.
That's her loss. Rest is perfectly normal, except for its gnarled liver. Seems like I had a penchant for the blood of drunkards.
Seen that too.
Nice claws. 15 inches, I'd say.
They grow its whole life. This one was about 110 years old.
Pretty muscular legs. Calves and feet especially.
Let me tell you, this sucker was fast. 1 second here, there the next. Always in the shadows. Could barely see it.
So how'd you take it down?
Long story. Tell you another time.
Think I've seen enough for now. This was an old one. Experienced.
It'd be nice to figure out a way to determine a catacan's age based on its tracks. Avoid running across one like this unprepared.
It would, I agree. But later. See you, Eskel.
Some bonding time with Eskel. Who else is here? I heard Lambert complaining about something earlier. They really haven't done a whole lot of repair since the destruction, have they? Okay, nothing here. I think that leads to another tower. Okay, I didn't really mean to do that. I meant to just start sprinting. I thought that was a person standing there. I hear Uma.
Yes? What is it, Wolf?
I met with Emir.
What's up, little one?
Any crowned heads you haven't met?
A few. Hoping it stays that way.
Be nice. Your brother's trying
Remember
to nap.
the first war with Nilfgaard? Battle of Sodden? The North, all of it, fought together. Temeria, Redania, Kedwin, Edan, and the mages were heroes. On the field first, then in ballads. Not much left of that world.
See you later, Vesemir.
Hey, Uma, you play, Gwent? Uma? Hey, stop mounting on your brother and attacking him and relax.
Can we talk? How can I help you?
Stop attacking him, leave Bob alone.
So long.
Bob was just taking a nice little cat nap, and now you're walking all over my keyboard.
Pulse weak.
Stop assaulting your brother and let him relax, please. Okay, there's Lambert.
What's this? Brewing potions?
No. Booze from potato peels.
For my welcome back feast?
Actually, more like my farewell feast. Haven't heard? Madame Sorceress has requested I fortify the phylactery with power from the Circle of Elements. Says it's essential to lifting the curse from that monstrosity of yours.
I don't think that Ciri is a monstrosity.
I'm not. You know the trek to the circle's no walk in the park, in more ways than one.
Let me go with you.
Well, might have more spring in my step with the famous white wolf at my side. So, you ready?
Wait, what about the booze?
No reason to wait. Let's go.
Yeah, there's a reason to wait. The
Meant
booze.
to tell you. Can't get to the circle through the mountains. Rockslide blocked the pass last spring.
So we approach from the pond side, like when we did the trial of the medallion?
Exactly. Remember the way?
Not easily forgotten that.
He who returns with his medallion will prove himself worthy and may set off on the path.
Vesemir ever hear you impersonate him?
Yeah. Old man can't stand it.
Savola's breach. Still haven't patched it up?
Vesemir'd like to. Doesn't bother me, though. Not expecting anyone to lay siege, and this way I got a shortcut to the pond.
Shame those Salamander assassins didn't punch a few more holes in our walls.
Or finish the job and reduce these ruins to rubble.
What? He's not very nice about the Karamoran, is he? Salamandra was the
Been thinking.
clan that
Swim
we were
across
going
the
after
pond?
in the first
No,
game.
I got a boat moored there. You know, for fishing.
Wow. Never took you for the fishing type.
I use bombs. I drop them in and then scoop up whatever floats to the surface.
That makes sense.
One way to do it. Makes me think of that scene from the Simpsons movie where Homer goes fishing and he drops like a bug zapper lantern into the water and just electrocutes all of the fish. What are these, harpies?
Nice shot.
Harpies are very annoying.
Gotta get me one.
That's a big reel. Going dead. Alright, Lambert. You're really contributing here. Okay. Is there another one up there?
Oh, well. Color me impressed. Where'd you learn them tricks?
It's an art. Learned it from this old master down in
No, that's a
Zerrikania.
wolf.
Yeah. Save that tale for your next sorceress.
I guess Geralt definitely has a bit of a reputation for getting with the sorceresses, which isn't inaccurate. Triss and Kira and Yennefer.
Tell me about Vesemir. Things any better between you?
It seems so. Old man's dropped demoralizing, and I try not to piss him off too often.
Mm-hmm. Working out well?
Moderately. Castle's pretty big. Easy to stay out of each other's way. Damn it! Moored it right here, I swear!
Line must have come loose.
Really? Here I thought the boat untied itself to go for a jaunt on its own. Damn it. In this fog, we'll never...
There a storm before I arrived?
Let me think. Yeah, 5 days passed.
Wind must have grabbed the sail, tugged the boat off its mooring. Boat drifted into the bushes.
Find the boat. I saw the boat earlier. I went past it. Now Theo is off attacking. The rod, the curtain rod. Not the one that's next to the curtain, but the one that you, Oh, is Lambert here and actually helping now? With the twisty thing that you use to move the curtain and...
Water hag.
Great. Last thing we need.
Come here. Where are you going? Good. Die.
All right. Cave entrance is just opposite, see it? Gotta sail across the pond, go through the cave, climb Troll's Head, and we're there.
Doesn't seem like such an ordeal now, does it?
No. Still gives me the shivers, though. You know only 2 boys returned from my group?
You were the ones who ran into old Speartip in the caverns, right?
Mm-hmm.
That's still gnawing at you?
Gnawing? No. Straight old pisses me off. What the fuck was that trial for? Most who returned from the Circle of Elements died within a year in some swamp, hunting drowners for a crown 30 a head. So exactly what was the point?
Ought to ask Vesemir.
Oh, I have. Many times. Believe you me.
Let's go. Jump in the boat.
All right. I'm taking the tiller, though.
Fine with me.
Because it's my boat, not up for discussion.
No, that's fine with me. I'm tired of sailing. I've done my time. Get in the boat, you idiot. Alright, I have to go to the bathroom, so right before I sit down, I'm going to take a quick break, and off we go. What's up, Lambert? Talk to me. Tell me about your emotional state.
Make this boat yourself?
Yeah. Something you don't like about it?
Besides the water up to our ankles? Nothing.
Quit whining. It'll make it across the lake.
Provided we don't smash into something first. Barely see the tip of my nose.
I do think I like Lambert more than I like Eskel, for sure. Eskel's kind of prissy.
Fog's thick as curdled milk.
Never took you for a poet.
Oh, but I am one. Want to hear a limerick?
Sure.
Lambert, Lambert, what a prick.
Not bad.
I like Lambert and Geralt much more than I like
Fall
Eskel.
off a bit. Sails fluttering.
Don't teach your grandma to suck eggs.
How did he unlock super fast boat sailing? Why can't I unlock this power? Bullshit. To the Circle of Elements we go.
Ready for the caverns?
Almost. Before we go inside.
Ugh, drink a dose of cat, I know. Any more words of wisdom? Like, step softly or you'll wake old Speartip?
Old Speartip's still down there?
Yeah, he is. Unless he's done us a favor and killed over on his own. Could come at us at any moment.
How'd the rhyme go? Old Speartip's a deep sleeper.
Wake him up and you'll sleep deeper. Come on.
Rip.
Hear that? Sounds like a kid.
You know
like a
this
woman.
valley's uninhabited except for us. It's gotta be an illusion.
What if it's not?
Okay, the voice is obviously demented.
Whatever you want to do.
We'll investigate, just in case.
You know, Vesemir's right. You do poke the damn hide, almost always. Fine. Let's go.
Okay, I thought it was a grown woman, not a young boy, but you know, to be fair, a lot of the cartoon young boys are voiced by grown women. Like Bart Simpson and Timmy Turner were both voiced by grown women.
Hey, little guy.
Nice
All
nose.
right, you're safe now.
What a honker.
Fine. Consider yourself vindicated. You were right.
Well, well, what do you know?
We can talk about that later. Got the foglets to take care of now.
I love how calmly Geralt pulls out his sword, and how Lambert's just fucking sitting in the middle of there staring off into space.
An illusion. Who would have thunk?
You're not gonna let this drop anytime soon, are you?
No, I will not. In fact, whole world should hear about the time the famed Geralt of Rivia was duped like a child. Think we ought to get Dandelion to write a ballad about it. How's that sound?
When someone's life might be threatened, I'd rather be safe than sorry. Enough said.
Of course, the noble white wolf never abandons a man in need. He's more saint than Witcher.
Changing subjects. Did I see right? Was that boy...
He had a huge
Yeah,
nose.
one of ours. Must have drowned during his trial. Foglets remembered his voice and appearance.
Charming. Let's get out of here.
Needn't ask me twice. In fact, I didn't even want to come here.
Lambert, enough.
A little whiny. Lambert's definitely more ruled by his emotions than anything, which can be good and bad at the same time. Alright, let's go kill old Spear Tip. Okay, drink a dose of cat. I just had a curious thought where I wonder if I have access to better potions after becoming... No, only superior. I wonder if I was to go to the guy if I could buy like master-crafted potion formula.
Shit, too damn high.
Not if I give you a boost. Remember? Part of the trials.
A witcher is a lone hunter.
But even a lone hunter can use a helping hand sometimes. Vesemir.
Ready? Oh, you fat fuck.
Pure muscle.
1, 2, 3. You're no feather either. Come on, let's go.
I feel like the animation for that could have been a little bit smoother. What was... Wait. Did I see, like, under the world? Yep. That is a part of the geometry that has not been loaded in. Well done, CD Projekt Red.
Wall looks a little shaky. Ard, maybe?
Mind not stomping like that.
Relax. I slipped.
I guess that was kind of worthless. Hey, what's up here? Angrenian cuirass. I don't think I need that. Alright, now what?
What? Bones. Pulverized.
Mm-hmm. Old Spear Tip's never been kind to guests.
They just blast everything open.
We need to be quiet. I could do without a warm welcome from old Spear Tip.
But I want to kill old Spear Tip. He's a child murderer.
Ugh. Place reeks of mold.
What did you expect?
Wait, is he a troll?
Scent of violets?
Ah, so soft and sweet, just sleeping there. Makes you want to make this moment last forever. Couldn't care less. I'm up for the job.
He's a giant, okay. So why haven't they killed him before? He's a cyclops.
You gonna live?
Probably.
Let's get out of here.
Wait. That's for Voltaire, you whore son.
You finished?
Let's move.
I mean, obviously Voltaire was one of the people that he came to this cave with before that died. Alright. Now that I've killed old Spear Tip. Unless Spear Tip has a similar curse on him, like Morkvarg, and can't actually die for good.
Oh, good to be back above ground.
Mm-hmm. Still trouble ahead.
You mean the trolls? They're in for trouble, not us.
I like trolls.
Don't know who you're trying to impress. Tough guy stuff's just not working on me.
Look who's talking. Vesemir told me about that job you did for those Nilfgaardians in Velen. What? What are you doing?
Killing monsters.
Good one.
Just came out that way. Come on. Medallion's humming.
Place of power.
Place of power.
Cool.
It's gotta be.
Ha! See him shit and run as soon as he saw us?
Never known a troll to do that.
I was too busy being distracted by my place of power to notice the troll running away. I don't want to kill any trolls though. I like the trolls. They're all pretty funny. Lil Bleater. I hope Lil Bleater's okay. I'm gonna assume he is, but Eskel's kind of a prick. What's up, troll friend?
Witches is to walk no more. Stops. This mountain, Trolley Mountain. Troll Mountain. Huh? Oh. Hi! This Troll Mountain.
You talk to these idiots.
Stay calm. We just want to get to the circle.
Which is this thing one say, thing two do, thing three do, sometime.
Enough! Out of my way, dimwits, or I'll grind you to gravel. Understand?
Mm-hmm. They understood all right. Congrats.
Run for the cave! Before they stone us to death!
My god. I don't want to hurt the rock trolls. I like the rock trolls. Don't kill them.
We walk throws. News goes no far more. Which is understanded?
Solve this amicably.
We understand it, but we still gotta get to the Circle of Elements.
Listen, but we trolls come no to Witchersea Castle. Locks lots there. Let him rock.
Enjoying this little chat? Cause it's not getting us anywhere.
I'm talking. Fact is, you know as much about negotiating as they do about grammar. We're not here to hurt you. We don't want to touch your rocks. Just let us pass.
Troll rock throw. Witchersea strike no back. Just talky. Witcher, good? Only you. Witchers's monster kills trolls monsters. Yes, true is. No face make. We do go this. Use sharp back clubs leave here. Use pass. No agrees? We smash!
It's okay, I have like 10 other swords anyway.
Alright, we'll leave our swords here. Pick them up on the way back.
We want to know. Thick metal. Mouth stings.
You nuts?
Shut up and follow my lead.
Did they take all my swords? Oh, they did take all my swords. I'm just imagining Geralt dropping like
Think you
30
might have missed your
swords.
calling. If I remember Pappy Vesemir's lessons correctly, Witchers kill monsters.
Your memory's shit. They only kill harmful monsters. Well, you made it.
No denying that. Damn. Beautiful view.
Must be if you noticed it.
Geralt, who do you take me for?
Let me think. A sourpuss?
Fair enough.
Hello, baby boy. Welcome back.
But save the rest of your compliments for later. Let's get to work.
Remember how this circle works? Been a while since I activated my medallion here.
It's fine, old man. No need to make excuses.
Relax,
Light the
baby
torches
boy.
and place the phylactery on the altar. I'll handle the rest. Geralt? How'd it go? Water, then earth, then air?
There you go. There's some more candles.
All right. Phylactery's in place.
Then all we gotta do is wait. The container will absorb the power of the elements, while we catch a breather. So, how'd you deal with the trolls when you passed the trial of the medallion?
Let me think. Oh yeah. Used Axie, but I only had to get past one troll. Other two were busy.
Yeah, useful sign, Axie. Saved my life a short while ago.
Sense a good story coming.
One of the best. A couple of road robbers stopped me. One pointed a crossbow at me, and the other started rummaging through my satchel. I made the man with the crossbow shoot his friend, then hang himself.
My God.
Didn't have to kill them.
But I could, so I did. 2 whoresons less in the world. Big deal.
Tell me, you always been such a cynical bastard?
No. I was adorable before Vesemir brought me to Kaer Morhen.
Think it's that bad being a Witcher?
Guess I could have been someone worse. Just a shame I had no choice.
It was our destiny.
Destiny? Let me tell you about destiny. My dad was a drunk. He'd knock a few back, then beat me and Mom bloody. We prayed for his death every night. One day our prayers were almost answered. Dad lost his way coming home from the tavern, walked smack into a nest of neckers. But some Witcher saved him. Know what he wanted in return? Give me the first thing you see when you get home. My life. For the life of that prick? I say fuck that kind of destiny.
Didn't know. I'm sorry.
Next time you wonder why I'm so bitter, well, there's your answer. All right. We've griped enough. Let's get out of here.
That does kind of suck. Witcher seems like a prick. It seems like a lot of the Witchers are pricks.
Need to get our swords. Witcher with no swords like a man without an arm.
Sure thing, brother.
Witches is his sharp back club takes, and home goes.
Mm-hmm. Don't worry. I don't need convincing.
Come on, Geralt, let's go.
I love the trolls. I think they're one of the best parts of this game.
Right. Let's get back.
After you, sir.
Please tell me it's gonna fast travel me back. I think it is. I'm gonna be so happy. Nice. Nice. Now all I need to do is help Yennefer fix the megascope. still don't know where Kira and Letho are. I was kind of looking forward to seeing them. Alright, gotta go up the stairs. It's a shame I can't sprint. I can only lightly jaunt up these stairs.
Damn it, you piece of shit!
Uh-oh.
Man, Yennefer is pissed.
Damned crystal!
You decide to blow us up?
Geralt, I'm in no mood for jests, especially dull ones.
Okay,
What's
never
eating
say
you?
calm down. Doesn't work.
That was the third crystal to explode. It's been a week, and Lambert's still not done what I've asked. Vesemir spitefully insists on repairing the wall just beneath my window and starts hammering at the crack of dawn, while Eskel seems to have gone mushroom picking, not forktail hunting.
Okay, well, everything else
The
is taken
guys.
care of.
Well, they're not exactly happy with you.
Why is that?
Because you aren't willing to say what you're planning. You're treating them like pages, not including them. Us, actually, because I feel that way too.
I shall explain everything when the time is right. First, we must finish our preparations.
Heard about the bed. Really prefer to sleep on the floor? Wouldn't recommend it. That stone can get awfully chilly.
Frankly, I prefer a chill to bedding littered with red hair.
So upset about Triss, you gotta take it out on the furniture?
Would you prefer I take it out some other way? Know what? We should end this discussion before I say something I'll regret.
She's really not happy about any of this.
But I'd love to hear what you have to say.
Is that so? Very well then. Listen, you shagged my friend for upwards of a year. I cannot know what your witch's code says on the matter, but ordinary folk would consider it obscene, base, vile. I try not to think about it. That stupid bed was making it difficult. That's that.
Not about to grovel, if that's what you're after.
I tire of this conversation. It ends now.
Lordy. She is pissed. Oh, you bitch. Really?
Oh. She's really not in the mood.
My god. Okay, there's a fast travel station right here. Get up there. Fast travel. Back to Kaer Morhen again. Okay, can we get rid of that? I don't need it anymore. What is she still inside? Okay, well, this is loading. I'm gonna go fill my water real quick. Return to Yennefer, who's still throwing it, who really is pretty upset. I didn't expect her to be this angry about it, but you know. I wonder how angry. I don't think Triss would have been this angry. Triss felt uncomfortable around Geralt and realized that she did something wrong by allowing herself to be seduced by Geralt when she knew that Geralt was with Yennefer, or was not with Yennefer, I don't know. He's been on and off with her for how many years? 15 or 20?
Look, like that. Pretty, isn't it?
Let's see if I can piss off Yennefer enough for her to teleport me away again. What's up, Yennefer? How you doing?
Geralt, anything you'd like to say?
Mm-hmm. The view from there, spectacular.
Perhaps I should have teleported you 2 miles higher. Breathtaking, that view. To die for, really.
Fine. What do I do?
Firstly, help Eskel and Lambert.
I
One
already
was
did it.
supposed to get me forktail spinal fluid. The other was to fortify the phylactery with elemental power. I've yet to see anything from either of them.
Taken care of.
Is that so? My, the initiative. That leaves one other trifle to resolve.
Your broken megascope?
As you saw, my megascope's acting up. In rather spectacular fashion. I'm certain there's an energy source nearby, generating disturbances, making the crystals malfunction. We must find it and neutralize it. Quickly, I must contact someone. It's urgent.
Who you plan to con—
First off, stop pouting. Second, no, it's no secret. Ida Emian. Remember her?
How could I forget? Member of the Lodge, Elven Sage.
Exactly, a sage. As the name suggests, she should know a great deal. I'd like to ask her for advice about Uma. Satisfied?
Yes, thank you.
Your sorceress friends, the sage and not so sage, they've let me down before. But if we gotta, we gotta.
Also,
If
is
only
Triss
you'd been
my
this
Karamorn?
cautious with all of them. But no matter. Thank you for your permission.
All right. How do I find the source?
Use this Potestaquizitor.
What? Potestaquizitor.
Potestaquizitor? Sounds fancy. Complicated.
Yet it's ever so simple. Grasp it firmly, move it around, and the louder it squeals, the closer you are.
Mm-hmm.
Spare me your juvenile wit, please. Well, what are you waiting for?
I have a new quest item. I have a Potestaquizitor. Alright, let me look at something real quick. Characters. I want to look at Kira, Letho, and Triss. In the end, Geralt succeeded in her plan to bargain with a man whose favorite negotiating tools were red pot pincers and burning pyres. Destination from Oxenfurt to the decidedly safer confines of Kaer so she should be there. And Letho should also be here. And did I tell Triss to go there too? Does not say. It just says that Geralt opened his heart to her truly for the first time. Man, she's really pissed. I've never really had... There's that very famous saying, "Hell hath no fury like a woman scorned." I've never quite personally encountered that, that fury myself personally yet. Oh, I'm sure I will at some point, though. Alright, is somebody up here? Because I want to see these people. No, this is Geralt's room, isn't it? I'm pretty sure this is where I started the game, was up here. I'm surprised that Kira's not hanging out with Yennefer. You'd think that Kira would be so tired of hanging out with the Witcher boys that she would, when Yennefer arrived, Kira'd jump all over the opportunity, wouldn't she? I don't want a rusty bread knife, I'm sorry. Alright.
Oh, got a signal. Signal's growing stronger.
Is it coming from Uma?
So, Jennifer found a volunteer to walk around with that chirping.
Can we talk? So long. Aha. Getting warmer. Warmer. Hot.
Is it not Uma?
Yes? What it...
See you later. Aha. Getting warmer. Mounted witchering just never took off. Hot.
Illustrated Atlas of Insectoids. Ericus, monster of the blah, subtype blah, lives mainly in boggy terrain, but also in caves and abandoned mines. Hierarchical caste struck with highly specialized members, master of mimicry, many specimens highly poisonous, invasive species, migrated from the south, must be fought with silver, ideally freshly coated with insectoid oil.
Interesting. Not afraid of silver.
Can we talk?
I don't understand what I'm supposed to be doing with this.
Aha. Getting warmer. Warmer. Hot.
Pulse weak.
Shit. Lost the signal. Nothing here. Oh, got a signal. Signal's growing stronger. Can't be far now. Aha. Getting warmer. Warmer. Hot.
Look at the fire. Now look here. Pupils functioning normally.
It sounds like it's coming from here. Or am I supposed to go in here? Is this another tower that I'm gonna climb and there's gonna be nothing at the top? It's pretty.
Shit. Lost the signal. Oh, got a signal.
Oh, got a signal.
Signal's growing stronger.
Or is this where I first began the game? Because this looks familiar.
Shit. Lost the signal. Nothing here. Oh, got a signal.
There's the bathtub. Okay, this is the beginning
Shit.
of the game. Where
Lost the signal.
Yeah,
Nothing
Geralt,
here.
I got it. You lost the signal. I can already tell you, I'm pretty sure the magical disturbance is coming from Uma, but I can't go and talk to Uma.
Got a signal.
Because the
Signal's
game is
growing
like,
stronger.
no, you're not allowed to.
Can't be far now. Aha. Getting warmer. Warmer. Mounted witchering just never took off. Ah, there you are. Aha. Getting warmer.
Okay, I guess not. It's
Warmer.
crates.
Hot. Disturbance is coming from there. What's in these crates?
Dimeridium bombs. Lambert made them.
No wonder the megascope doesn't work. All right, gotta get him out of here.
I can do that. Rather you not make a mess of my shelves. Just keep an eye on Uma.
Yes, Uncle Vesemir. How goes it? Vesemir's not working you too hard, I hope. Thought so.
Spending some quality time with my deformed midget.
All done. You can go. Now, let's check your conditioned reflexes.
Vesemir's having a little bit of too much fun. I still don't know. I'm bothered by the fact that I can't find Letho or Kira. So let me look real quick. Where is Letho in Kaer Morhen? Okay, it says they'll show up later. Okay, that's all I needed to know.
Thank you. Seems to be working now. What was it?
Dimeridium bombs. Lambert left them by the beds.
I suppose he had no idea they could interfere with my megascope?
You know, Lambert's not exactly an expert on megascopes, so...
Please. Lambert is mean, not stupid. Enough. Ready for this conversation?
Sure you want me here? Members of the Lodge don't let just anyone in on their secrets, or so I've heard.
Consider it a token of our trust. Now let's begin. And Geralt, behave, please.
Of course.
Didn't you just say you trust me?
Stop twisting my words.
Kednil Yennefer at Vengerberg. Gwynblade.
Kedmil and Severn.
Why have you summoned me?
We've come up against a curse. One we must lift. It was uttered in a dialect of Elder speech unfamiliar to me.
I see. The words of the curse?
Vafel Elen, Kedmil Foli. Gledev Don Eptenid, Bondro Isne Iacus.
She looks scared.
Take it you've heard the words before.
Yes. In legends. Of the kind that do not end happily.
Can you help us with the curse?
To a degree. Agnes de Glanville's incantation, combined with Elder's triangle, inverted, of course. They are your only possible recourse. But I cannot guarantee that even they will suffice.
Thank you, Ensavern. Vafel.
That does not conclude our conversation.
Let me guess. You want something in return.
If I may, Gwynblade, I'd like to request. Stop guessing. Just listen. The time of the white frost and white light is nigh.
And the world will perish amidst ice. I know Ithleen's prophecy.
I don't doubt you know it. But do you understand it? The Elder Blood can initiate the final age, the time of the end. Or stop it. Remember this, Gwynblade. For you will be the one to determine if the seed bursts into flames.
Is Ciri gonna end up having to sacrifice herself in order to stop the
Any idea what she was
coming
talking
of
about?
the White Frost?
Ciri, of course.
Wish everyone would just leave her the hell alone.
Wouldn't count on it.
All in all, interesting conversation. What now?
You can start by apologizing for acting like a boor, despite my asking you not to.
I'm sorry. It's just when Ida started in with that patronizing tone.
You decided to prove she was completely justified to adopt that attitude. Well done, Geralt. Bravo. Enough. All is ready. We should gather the others and begin.
Let's see if we can cure Uma. Uma mama, uma mama, uma mama.
Listen, everyone. All is in place. We may begin. Lambert, prepare the apparatuses. Eskel, go.
Last I heard, my dear, I give the orders around here, not you.
I believe we made an agreement to seek to cure Uma my way.
I said we would help you, that's it. I don't know what you want to do with them, you haven't deigned to inform us, but it's not safe, is it? Just as I thought. Which is why I think we should first try another, less invasive method.
What's this method?
Derives from folk traditions. I've used it many times. In 1211, to lift the curse that held the Swan of Povis, for instance. I'll take Uma into the mountains.
What then? Will you howl at the moon together?
A bit of respect. You're not talking to Geralt.
No, we will not howl at the moon. I'll lay him down on a gravestone. Come midnight, I'll give him tea made of hemlock harvested from... But I don't see that I need to explain this to you.
In my opinion...
I know your opinion, but I'm not asking anyone's permission. I'm saying what will happen. I'll be back at dawn, with Uma, or whoever hides inside him.
And then if that doesn't work, we do Yennefer's way.
So, got the evening off. What do we do with it?
Vesemir mentioned some roof beams in the tower need replacing. Maybe we could see to that.
Lambert looks entertained.
Or we could have a drink.
Sounds a lot better than the beams.
Wouldn't mind a shot myself. Or two.
Nothing I can do. Been outvoted. Let's go. Yen, we don't have glasses. You alright drinking from a mug?
I'd drink from an old boot tonight.
Man, she's pissed.
Perhaps instead of getting crocked in deep glum, we could do some catching up.
Eskel, that catacan we cut up together. Tell us how you nabbed him.
A catacan?
Yeah, you know, the thing that was laying in the middle of the room.
Dangerous horse sons, those.
That you were in.
Finicky, too. Specimen in question only went for young women from the upper classes.
That's like me.
We've no interest in your fantasies, Lambert. Whereas the vampire, even I'm curious to know how you managed.
My clan threw a masquerade ball for the city's notables, to lure the vampire out of hiding. I was there too, disguised. Let me tell you, never had so much success with the ladies as I did that night.
What about the vampire?
I'd made a deal with this young alchemist. She really loaded up. Fish tech, vodka, magic mushrooms. Went out into the garden. Vampire found her and drank his fill. Fight was an afterthought.
A fairy tale on gluttony from modern times.
Alchemist come out of it all right?
Fine. Lost a bit of blood, I suppose. Hangover was the worst part.
Ugh.
She drank nothing but pickle juice for the next
Can't
month.
stand pickles. Disgusting.
What have you been up to, Lambert? Any interesting contracts before you set off in search of Caradon?
Yeah. Contract in Lan Exeter. Not to boast, but a pretty lucrative one.
Yeah. Kavir's were the gold's to be made. Know how much they pay there for a drowner?
Shush! I'm talking now. So this giant was giving him trouble. Attacking convoys, dragging folk off into the swamps.
And relieving himself on the highway, rendering it dreadfully slippery. You've built enough suspense. Get to the point.
Fine. Turned out it wasn't a giant. Just a fat forest troll. And a group of bandits were ambushing the convoys.
What did you do?
Killed the bandits to keep the roads safe. Then I killed the troll. Needed its head to collect the bounty.
Could have spared the troll.
To eat roots and sleep in roadside ditches? I needed the coin. And not a soul
I mourn
that
this troll's passing.
Let's raise a mug to his memory. Least we can do.
I like the trolls. The trolls are the best part of the game.
Eventful times for me recently. Kings, dragons, conspiracies, and then I found Yen.
Yeah, we're thrilled for you. But why don't you tell us about Uma instead?
Long story. I was on Ciri's trail. Went to Velen, Skellige, Novigrad, where Dandelion needed saving again.
He get caught plowing somebody he shouldn't have been?
Right. Speaking of old friends Novigrad and plowing, how's Triss?
Triss is managing all right.
How are those scars she got at Sodden? Still there?
Lambert. Not funny.
Fine. Conversation turned serious? Let's talk. Yen, what do you plan to do with Uma?
I said I'd tell you tomorrow.
So tell us now. It's after midnight.
I'll subject him to the trial of grasses, but only...
You'll fucking what?
Sorry. Looking to turn him into a witcher?
Of course not. As I was about to say, I'll only apply the first half of the trial, because...
Because you want to watch him suffer?
Stop interrupting, or I will watch you suffer. To restore Uma's former appearance, we must first... How do I explain it? Imagine a lump of clay. In order to shape it, you must first moisten it, or it will crumble. The trial's initial part does just that. It opens the body to change, so to speak. Only then can the mutagens produce a witcher.
What are the chances Uma will survive?
Not great, but we've no choice.
Unless Vesemir can do the trick with his hemlock.
Probably not.
Might be surprised. Old man knows his stuff.
It'll be the first trial in years. Decades.
I knew you'd be wary.
Wary? That's not the problem. Those secrets have been forgotten. And that's how they should stay.
I doubt Vesemir's forgotten.
I'd be the last to suggest you start producing hordes of witches.
You hardly need to. See, till now we had a great excuse not to take in apprentices. Seems we'll need to talk it over.
Maybe later. Who's up for another round?
Oh, I am. But we're all out of stuff to chew on. Geralt, mind raiding the kitchen?
Not at all.
Gentlemen, pleasure drinking with you. Lambert especially. But the hour is late. Don't stay up long. Tomorrow's an important day.
Okie dokie. Lambert really likes to push people's buttons, don't he?
Didn't listen, did he?
They never do.
What are you talking about?
Samavilla contract Eskel got a while back. Good story.
Finish it in a minute. First, some more fuel.
Ooh, now that's a kick in the liver. What is it?
The Gauntlet. Equal parts spirit and white gull. What's that look about? Yen's gone to bed. Time for some serious drinking.
Damn straight. Pour us another. Bottoms up.
Getting hammered. Don't stay up late. Tomorrow's an important day. Gets hammered. Alright, Eskel, you play Gwent. Yes!
How about a round of cards?
Why not? Playing for coin though, right?
Hell yeah.
Yeah, unless you'd rather play strip Gwent.
Maybe I'd finally come to understand what women see in you.
Compare your trouser snakes later. Pouch is on the table. What's with him?
Don't worry about it. Let's play.
Yeah, your pouches. Don't put your pouches on the table. Got it. I understand. Okay. Let's see what we got. He's using a Nilfgaard deck. Scorch will probably come in handy with that. Interesting. Alright, we will play Ciri and take that round. I got Yennefer, which is useful to an extent. I'm guessing he doesn't have a Scorch because he probably would have used it there if he did. Why does he have all these weak-ass cards? He's not playing anything good. This has got to be Eskel I'm playing, right? Not Lambert, because Lambert actually had a good deck. Yep, my opponent passed. Thank you for the win and the money.
Good game, Geralt. Especially that move with the...
Eskel. He doesn't need any praise, just pour.
I'm the best Gwent player in the world. I don't know why you're challenging me. Let's have some fun.
So, what's this about a Samavilla?
Snared this peasant in her dance. Instead of being happy, he escaped with his life. Yoko fell head over heels in love. Wanted me to trap her. Turned him down. So he tried it on his own with a fishing net. Bet you they're still dancing a mazurka in some fallow field.
Great story. With a moral, too.
Really? What's that?
Stay away from dangerous women.
You can breathe easy. Yen and I, we're not a couple, and we won't ever be one.
Ah. Explains why the Sorceress Superior was so damn soaked.
Lambert, drop it. Sorry, Geralt, that was insensitive. We didn't know. You wanna talk about it?
Talk about our feelings.
No. I want a drink.
Doable. Definitely doable.
I've never gotten drunk before. I've never drank any alcohol.
Colder and up
But
a
it
nice
does look
giant
like
ass
fun
in here.
to kind of just sit with a bunch of people
Gentlemen,
and just get hammered.
I shall return. Gotta go drain the dragon.
You and Lambert get along?
In a way. I've learned not to talk to him about certain things.
Guessing that's quite a list.
It is.
Hello, young'uns. Got your own little carnival going, eh? Alcohol, my good men, is a witcher's worst enemy.
Where did you dig up that bonnet?
Vesemir's trunk. The height of fashion in 1112. Old man probably put it on when he went courting. Or in the jargon of the time, wooing the damsels.
Men, a witcher's life is not all cards and liquor. It is toil. It is labor. No gurgling babes to wean for us. Nay, not for us.
All right. One Vesemir's enough. Take that off before you get it dirty. And pour.
Oh, I'll pour, Eskel. I'll pour. To the brim. Cause without vodka, you're as stiff as a bookkeeper in a body cast.
Let's have some fun.
Come on, let's have some fun.
Are we boring you?
No, it's just kinda...
Slow. Pretty boy's right. Listen, there's this game student from Oxenford taught me. Someone starts by saying, I've never, and finishing the sentence however they want. Who's ever done that thing downs a shot. Then it's the next guy's turn.
Sounds great. You start.
I've never slept with a succubus.
Probably. Skull 2.
How about that? Expected Geralt might have, but you? Eskel. Still waters run deep.
I'm a sucker for women with horns. Right, my turn. I've never, after a bender, woken up wearing nothing but my knickers.
Yep, that happened to me in this game. I got drunk with a couple of poets and woke up with nothing else.
Geralt? Lambert's a lost cause, but you? What would Papa Vesemir say?
I think Papa Vesemir would have drank that round too.
All right, Geralt, your turn. I have never...
How about taking Fist Tech?
Taking Fist Tech.
Eskel.
Really?
Once, with that succubus.
Wow.
Right, man. Let's end on that. Or else I'll never be able to look you in the eyes again.
Vodka. Vodka's gone. Who's gonna go get some more?
Already went to get food.
All right, I'll do it. Kitchen. It's that way, right?
A very long, drawn-out drinking scene. I like you, Lambert. You know that?
Bud, gotta tell you something.
Yeah?
Sometimes you're a real jackass, but I love you, brother.
And sometimes you're a real blowhard. But damn it, I'd go to hell and back for you. Come here, you oaf.
Aww.
Damn. Broke.
Good thing it was empty. Huh. Where's Eskel? Should have been back by now. We ought to look around.
This is a job for Vesemir.
Not again. Take that hat off.
Where's that whippersnapper wandered off to? He could be beleaguered, I wager. Come, men, to the rescue.
Lordy. Oh, we are hammered as all hell.
Spilled some wine and crawled through it.
Had to kneel down to see that.
If I'd have bent over, I'd have puked.
I'm pretty amused by this entire interaction right now. This is one of the best parts of the game so far for me.
Eskel, chop, chop.
Eskel. Where you is, Eskel? You're not playing with your catacan, are ya? No. Catacan's fine.
Eskel, you drunk! Get out here!
Come on, Eskel. Where are ya? If something bad's happening, I'm gonna be upset. I'm enjoying this. Eskel!
Eskel! Eskel!
I am channeling this so well. Eskel!
Hear that?
Why are you going outside?
Panting. Of a wounded wyvern.
Eskel!
We missed a fight.
Eskel's close.
Lil Bleater!
Brother, we're coming!
He's snoring.
Hey, look.
Lil Bleater's fine too.
With his ever faithful Lil Bleater. Hello, Eskel. Wake up!
What happened?
Got sloshed, stewed, and 57 other varieties of drunk. That's what happened. Get up. Time to have a drink.
Let me alone. I'm gonna puke. Three of us get together, always ends like this.
Let's find a fourth. Better. A woman.
Nothing here but Yen. We don't want to wake her up, believe me.
What about that sorceress you talked to? Think about it. We turn on the megascope, cordially invite her, she teleports here. Maybe bring some friends. How's that sound?
You're a genius.
Lambert, you're a genius.
Of course I am. So, We inviting the lodge to our bath?
Just because I think it'd be so
Fuck
funny.
Yeah! Summon the bitches!
Oh, it's so awful. I love it.
Alright. How's this work?
Well, twist here, turn there, and you gotta say something in Elvish.
Easy peasy, let's do it.
Hey, hang on. When this Ida sees us, we'll scare her off. I mean, we don't look anything like sorceresses.
I know. Yennefer's clothes.
Oh
Let's
my
dress
god,
up.
no.
Bags are over there.
Don't do it.
What's this thing you got for dressing up?
Shut it, wise ass, or I'll lace your corset up so tight you'll shit in your blood.
We're squeezing into those dresses.
Stop whining, Eskel. Times you gotta squeeze into some
Frippery.
Frippery.
We don't tell a soul, understand? This stays here.
Isn't Yen... Is she not sleeping in this room? Search
Sure brought a lot
Yennefer's
of
trunks.
crap. You'd think she was moving in.
Shh. You'll scare Geralt.
Alright, we're gonna put on Yennefer's trousers. This is so awful. This is so awful, but I have to do it. Oh my god.
Perfect. Like it was made for you.
Sure. Soon as I let it out a bit in the waist.
Stop talking. Get dressed. Not that one. Won't compliment your complexion. Damn, Eskel. You got an hourglass figure.
Oh my god.
You're an ass. Come on, go. Thing's tight as hell.
Now, I'll do the talking. You two fiddle with the crystals. Kedmil blood de toi. Hocus pocus abracadabra.
Who the hell is this?
What is this? Who's that?
So sorry. We were never here.
Guards! More paper, Excellency! No, you oaf. The lodge has come for me.
I trust you have an explanation for this. A very good one. Go to bed. Now.
It was just too funny. I couldn't. I knew it was all an awful idea, but it was just too good not to do it. Oh my god. Is he gonna wake up and still be in her trousers? That looks like Uma is still Uma. No, if he's wearing his underwear.
See everyone's up and at 'em.
And reeking of booze. That hat was a memento, Lambert.
Relax, old man. It'll come out in the wash.
You can give the boys a rap on the knuckles later. Let's get to work.
Guess your gravestone and hemlock method didn't work.
Not entirely, but I did learn something. While you were out hunting forktails and playing with a megascope, I examined Uma. Notice one thing. At moments of, what's the term, relaxed consciousness, he behaves differently. While falling asleep, he'd pause, awake for an instant. Something different about his movements, his gaze then, but only for a moment. So I induced a trance, hypnotized him essentially. No effect at first, but as he dropped into deep lethargy, I heard something. A sigh or a moan. And it wasn't Uma's voice.
All right. I just don't get how that helps us.
Then keep silent. Thank you, Vesemir. And I apologize for what I said earlier. Have the boys told you what we plan to do?
Yes, don't like it one bit. But I suppose I have to trust you.
Thought that table was long gone.
Thought we got rid of that table ages ago.
Must be 50 years since I last saw sad Albert.
Couldn't bear to part with it. Thought we might find a use for it one day. You know how old people are.
Sure. Every grandpa out there's got an attic full of torture devices.
Right. So what now?
Witchers really do live for a long time.
We need only brew the potions.
Wait. Why couldn't we
do it earlier? Because the preparatory potions for the trial are strongly reactive. They must be administered immediately after they're brewed. Satisfied? Geralt, make the potions. Here are the formulae. Eskel, take a bottle of spirit.
No. After last night,
And disinfect the tools. Well, chop chop.
Okay, gather the necessary ingredients and brew the decoctions of the grasses.
You don't know who's trapped in Uma's heart. How did you figure the proportions?
Performed a series of complex calculations. Extrapolated some data.
Okay, alchemy. We're gonna brew the decoctions of the grasses. Alright.
Meaning you guessed.
Alright, well. That is the end of my stream. When we begin next time, we will give Uma the potions. It was a great place to end the stream. I was greatly amused. Probably one of my favorite parts of the game so far. Everybody, thank you so much for watching. I will see you again when I stream again on Monday. And until then, have a good weekend.